Bombs, mate. Oh, that's what this country's built on, isn't it? 5 AM in the park, and if it wasn't for days like this, or mornings, shall I say, early mornings like this, because it is really quite cool. It's beautiful. I don't know how we'd get through, because Big Zooms is having a horrendous struggle. She must be panting for close on 20 fucking hours a day. And she looks quite distressed. She's licking herself and tail between her legs. So, as I say, 5 AM's are part of the day, and I do keep promising to shut the fuck up. And I may well be making this and never post it. But it's difficult to be quiet, isn't it? When you're surrounded by so much fucking nonsense, shall we call it. Some of the comments made by Sam, Eddie, Rip, you know, Concepta. I can go on forever, Boo. Jason, you know, Yardy. It's the odd comment that just makes me think, what the fuck is this about? Do people have to go through what me and you have gone through, Sam? And you, Eddie, and all of you who are on here. Because let's face it, unless you're a troll, you haven't come on here to listen to some silly old cunt moan for your daily entertainment, when you could be watching Love Island, Coronation Street, Emma fucking Dale. Yeah, the World Cup. No, that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about things we have in common, I think, isn't it? Things we have in common that pull us together, bring us together, and puts us in a position where we want to express ourselves. And I suppose this government could fucking delete the whole of fucking YouTube, anything I've had to say, or what anybody else has had to say. And, well, doing that, they would be on a par with Pol Pot of Cambodia, wouldn't they? Or other fucking dictators who've, you know, wiped the slate clean, stopped education through fucking what people have to say, whether it be written in stone or whatever. But that's, I'm afraid, what it's getting to. You do have to fear that that could be just around the corner. None of us, myself included, come on here and expect anyone to listen to everything we have to say. This is a daily diary of what's going on in my life and what's going on in my life. And if in the future someone could just pick a fucking 20-minute fucking short-term documentary on what I've had to say, then I'd be quite happy. Yeah. You all know why I'm here. Yeah, I mean, I awoke in a strange one last night. A very strange one. I've been getting a lot of nightmares lately. Just very short. Someone trying the door. Woke up the other day and asked my son if I heard someone try the door. He said no, but I'm awake, so I'd have heard it if it was. Last night I was like halfway between sleep and being awake, and I hear a knock on the door. It's 2 in the morning, such as that, but that's just the way. Yeah, that's the way things have been going for me mentally. You lose a lot of security. You lose a lot of self-belief. I've actually just had some self-belief. Reinforced, which I thought I was losing. And a lot of that's due to fucking my ability to fucking walk, fading so quickly. But I've seen a physio, I talked to a physio, I've seen her a few times. I became quite infatuated with her actually, in more ways than one. Dangerous thing at 60 that. But yeah, just on certain advice and such. And like I've said in the past, one of these people who does look you in the eye and talks to you with concern, and you can see, even when they discharge you from the information you're giving you, that they are concerned for your well-being. And I must be honest, the reason I probably got the infatuation and the, wow, what a strange looking dog that is. Yeah. Beautiful, these two. Yeah, probably the main reason I became infatuated with what she had to say was, let's just call it an incredible coincidence. A coincidence that connected my son and his girlfriend with her very close friends. And that, well, as my son said, we just love connections like that. When you talk about knowing someone who knows someone else from thousands and thousands of miles away, and they're connected by a tiny town of maybe 8,000 people. It is. It's almost there as if it's come as an omen, hasn't it? You know, and in fact, I must admit yesterday, when I first went to see her yesterday morning, the first things I said to her were, there's either an incredible coincidence going on or else you're a government investigator, pointing a finger at me. I'm sorry, she says. All I really do is this, i.e. the physiotherapy. But yeah, she's pointed me in a direction where I'd probably given up and was just accepting the fact that day by day I would lose less of my mobility. And there's still a fucking possibility that that could happen. But with advice I've been given and information I've been given, which, you know, I probably was aware of. But this again is exactly as I say to you people. Through the trauma, through the fucking shite, through the eviction, through the fucking dying father, through the fucking loss of everything you have, through, you know, the disruption of your own children, your rational thinking goes out the fucking window. That's why there is absolutely not one positive, one tiny little moment of positive fucking, you know, actions carried out by these dirty cunts. You know, there is nothing that is positive about the way this government, under Theresa May, under David Cameron, under fucking George Osborne, under Ian Duncan shit. Yeah, there is nothing whatsoever that is positive. It is producing negative after negative. It is producing death on the streets. Because during all that time, your fucking mind's in turmoil. Whether you're sleeping in a fucking shop doorway, as some of the fucking ironic pictures showed yesterday of a guy sleeping in the shop doorway in his sleeping bag, and the shop being actually being a bed shop, and in the back of the window are shops. Yeah, empty shops. Sorry, empty beds. Empty, luxurious beds. Something like that just about sums it up. So, yeah. But who knows? Who knows what? But she's not in the right place at the right time at all now, she says. But yeah, I do wonder. I do wonder whether we have to experience what we experience, because, as I've said, you know, the likes of us who've experienced it, you know, get on our knees and battle away to survive. Lack of control. Oh, come here, man. Good lad. Hello. Hello. Come on. Fuck off. Tell you what, mate, couldn't control the fucking bladder, never mind the fucking dogs. But yeah, as I was saying, if I was so rudely interrupted, it's amazing how many people are here at 5 AM. But yeah, the likes of us have been damaged, and the damage makes us react and act in a different way, whereas the I'm alright jackers, as I've just said to Sam, they're quite happy if they can shovel down copious amounts of wine and food from all corners of the fucking earth every weekend, be it in the barbecue, their own private back garden, or in this fucking little town where I am, this Dulux-coated town, as Eddie says, in the restaurants, the fine restaurants that are on every corner, that I'm told by locals were once fruit shops, meat shops, you know, shops that sold clothes, shoes. Many are now cafes, and many are now fine restaurants, from Turkey to fine British restaurants. One in particular is called the Honest Lawyer. How the fuck could you have an honest lawyer? And I think Eddie summed me up in one when he said have a good rest, whether it be 12 weeks or 12 hours. Yeah, because that is me. I won't shut my fucking mouth now. Too late for me to shut my mouth. Too late for me to... Well, it's... I suppose incarceration could stop it, or stop me. I really wouldn't put it past these cunts in this country incarcerating people who, let's just say, have a little too much to say. And it's ignorance, isn't it, on their behalf, if they choose to do that. It's ignorance purely and simply because they themselves know little of the lives we live. You know, as the trolls comment on complete nonsense, like, how can you afford to fucking drive a car on benefits? Well, actually, how do you actually afford to live on benefits without some means of transport? With a government that's smashed and slashed fucking, well, even the bus service that, you know, used to service the old people I live with. It's gone. They've got a fucking half-a-mile walk now to the nearest bus stop, whereas it was just outside the actual bungalows. You see, because it's all about profit now, like that lady said yesterday with the shirt on. The NHS, she said, for people, not profit, and that's right. And social housing's the same. It's for fucking a roof over your head, not for some little shit house who's fucking coming to a few quid off mummy or daddy and decides he can actually use housing as a commodity to fucking profit from and live a life of luxury. Because that's what a lot of them are like, aren't they? With the you know, the luxury cars around here are quite mind-blowing, and it is. I just see many of them only an extension of their little dicks. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And I don't know. The future's still. I'm up and down like a fucking yo-yo. I don't deny it, and that's probably why at times I say I'm going to shut the fuck up. But I am up and down like a yo-yo, and from one day to the next, whether it's the booze affecting me, whether it's just the insecurity affecting me, I don't know. But peace on earth and goodwill to all. That's all I can say. Even the arseholes. That's from the big zones. Who, without this time of the day, love, I don't know how we've managed you.